Hi guys, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time is 10:30 here in Dhaka. I am a little bit unwell for 2 days now. The cold and fever, all that seasonal flu, and runny nose, chest pain, all that typical stuff is back. So I try to sleep it off. Last night could not do any work. Cannot go for morning walk for 2 days. So yeah, what are you gonna do? But I'm trying to take medication. Nice honey, uh, masala tea and all that. Let's see if I need medication like antibiotics. I'm not sure. So keep in your prayers. So I'm still doing my work. When I woke up, I have to finish my review. So I did one review, which is the one gold edition, which I got recently. Check it out. That is a nice little perfume. I wanted to usually do like 3 reviews per day, but today I don't have the energy or the boost, so I'm doing just 2. So second episode, this is a list of 10 fragrances for masculinity, like for men. I do not see myself any women wearing this unless they're alpha female, like they are kind of like those, rough and tough ladies like the Terminator, Sarah Connor, so maybe she was wearing any of these, right? So this kind of fragrance, and I don't want to be like a person who say, hey, these fragrances are literally for like this gender or that gender. Fragrance are gender free. That's something I always say. If you like anything, you wear it. Simple as that, right? But when I smell these, they smell kind of like an old school vibe, and masculine. Not everybody likes this genre. Not everybody wears it. So maybe a little bit mature noses. If you're a little bit older than like 30, 35 years old, you'll have the urge to wear something like Kuros, Zino Davidoff, Ted Lapidus, Bogart fragrances. If you like those, this fragrance will speak to you. Let's go one by one. First fragrance I'm going to show you is a fragrance I do not wear so much. I saw this perfume long time back from one of our reviewers, Chris Sentland, and the way he reviewed it, I think his bottle was perhaps a vintage one with a metal cap. Mine is a plastic cap. So he was standing in the middle of a village or somewhere, in the cold weather, wearing his gloves. I still watch the review every now and then, which is this fragrance, Lagerfeld Classic by Karl Lagerfeld. This one, the cap quality has gone down. I bought previously one bottle, which this part broke. If you had the metal one, this wouldn't do. But nowadays they try to save cost, cut cost. But the juice inside did not change so much, I believe. Okay, because the potency is there. Maybe the older one lasted 2-3 hours more. But this is orange leather perfume. If you know Jovan Musk, the orange color. That and this I find kind of similar. This fragrance is very orange in the open. It smells like it's going to be a fruity perfume. It's going to be a summer perfume. No, but as time progresses, this thing starts showing its leather. It's a very pleasant. I don't know how they thought of combining musk, orange, leather. Very different combination, right? So I would say this is a fragrance for men who like to wear this kind of classics. Karl Lagerfeld, and this the name is just right. Classic EDT, Eau de Toilette. So this fragrance you can buy the biggest bottle, doesn't cost you much money. $40 you can get like a 200 ml. Okay. So next one is a fragrance I was doing a review a few days back, and I saw this, in my collection. I compared it with something. So I decided to do this video, which is this fragrance, Agua Brava by, I think this is, forget the house name. This is Agua Brava is by who? I cannot remember these names anyway. So Agua Brava, I'll write down in the comment section. Maybe Puig, maybe Puig or Puig. So this one, they can give you 200 ml massive bottle. Again, for price is so nominal. I'm trying not to spray, but you need to smell it. This is very beautiful. Old school citruses, maybe oak mossy, maybe there's a little bit of a basil. Longevity is good because this is a powerhouse. But also the cap is very beautiful with the wooden cap. But if you buy the biggest bottle, it's the best value. This reminds me of fragrance like Paco Rabanne, like Purom. It reminds me of Signature by Bogart. It reminds me also of another fragrance I had from Puig also, maybe Kuram. If you like those, you'd like this. Very masculine, not a animalistic fragrance, but being in the nature. Okay, so this kind of fragrances, if you go to barber shop, you smell fragrances like this in the old school barber shop. Okay, Agua Brava. I used to think this is Aqua Brava, but no, Agua Brava. Third one, another fragrance. It gets no mention anywhere. This house, nobody talks about. The shape is a bit weird, but I will tell you, it's not what you think this is. This is Monsieur by Pierre Cardin. Cardin. Okay, I have tough time saying this name. I used to think this is Pierre Cardin. Okay, I used to buy shirts in Malaysia. Sogo, if you've been to, I used to buy their shirts, and some of the other ones they have this excellent garments. You know, their shirt quality, beautiful pants, shirts, beautiful. They have the belts also. So this is, I think, this box. Okay, if I show you, if you see someone, give it a try. This is the box, kind of green. You can see similar to the previous ones, and I think this is a 75 ml bottle. This perfume is not also expensive, maybe somewhere within 30 $35. So if you can get it under 30, great. So the bottle shape, many of you new ones, you will be like laughing, like looking at this shape, like wang wang wang. No, this is like his vision back in the days. He was an architect or interior designer, I don't remember, but he had this vision of making skyscrapers or buildings which are futuristic, right? So this is one of the inspired, like a building shape ones, which he turned into a perfume bottle. You'll see like quite a few. I reviewed Pierre Cardin quite a few. Looks like this inside. The cap is plastic and red inside. This perfume is all about citrus and leather. Okay, masculinity. I have sprayed this on the paper, on the box. This smells nice. This smells very, very beautiful. Maybe hint of like a synthetic oak moss, but mostly it's the leather perfume with the citrus, bergamot, back in the days, old school classic. This smells like another fragrance in the list, which is coming up, but spicy, masculine. Those who are looking for fragrances like aftershave, masculine, like Old Spice or, other brands. This is one, Monsieur by Pierre Cardin. Next one is a younger brother to, some people say, Lapidus or Kuros, okay, and more wearable, city center like a version, which is called Oscar de la Renta Pour Louis. I think I had another one from this line, from maybe called Fresh or something in the blue, but this thing, man, this is a manly, manly fragrance. I showed this few times. Imagine, simple as this. If you watch Public Enemies, you guys know Johnny Depp used to wear Zino Davidoff, right? I think he is going to be wearing this in the Public Enemies, more or less, okay? Because this smells really, really masculine, okay? Okay. Yeah, definitely, it has that beautiful aura about it. You know, if you miss the fragrance from House of, was the house Van Cleef and Arpels Purom, the black bottle, I still have it, leather. This is a bit more wearable than that. It's less thick leather, less dark, but again, that smell, if you like Kuros, this is more wearable. Still, try before you buy, within $35. If you can get it. Pour Louis by Oscar de la Renta. Beautiful, beautiful perfume. Next one is the one I was talking about, Pure Cardin. I preferred this over that, but this is again one of the classic fragrances. If you know the brand, I have a couple of fragrances from this brand. This fragrance I wear sometimes, like I need particular mood. Aramis For Him. Take a look at the bottle. If you never seen this, these atomizers are from your father or grandfather's time. These are not from modern era. This is a very beautiful masculine scent. Great longevity. Like Pakuraban Puram, these they last like almost all day. But if you put too much, it becomes overbearing, because opening is nice, citrusy, spicy, like Old Spice, but it becomes more of a, like, animalic scent. Leather, perhaps there's this. They usually play with lavender, so this becomes kind of like a barbershop scent, really, really thick. But I think someone said, I saw in one of the groups, that someone said the old days, the aftershave, the splash one lasted so much more than the sprayable ones. And I can tell you, yeah, they are right. So I did have the tobacco one. That one is more modern. This is hard to find now. Where is that tobacco one? Yeah, this one, the juice colored, when so dark, used to be green. This is Tobacco Reserve. They had Aramis For Him Intense or something. I reviewed one more special edition. I reviewed that, but not as good as this one. This is a real masculine scent, okay? If you smelled it on your dad before, or you saw it in his collection, yeah, this is a father figure. Definitely demands respect. When you wear this, people may not compliment you, but they respect you, okay? Aramis for Men. Next one, very interesting one. I love this. Recently, I decanted this for one of our brothers, brother Apon, and he said, I love this fragrance. It is a vintage, like a kind of like a green. He said like he likes it so much, which is this gray flannel, okay, by Geoffrey Beene, I think, okay. I have this, and I have the other one, bowling green. So I was thinking which one to put today. I'm putting this one. You can see the resemblance with a wine bottle. If you know Shiraz, from Australia, or Old Creek. I don't know what, not Old Creek. There's something Creek, Jacob's Creek. I think no, yeah, maybe. I remember the Malaysia days, So these are the wine bottles. It reminds me of, very elegant. But this is a perfume from back in the days. This was hugely hated and feared in fragrance community. Even guys like Mark Robeswaite, he found it. Oh, I remember like someone sent him, or the reviewer sent him, maybe who was it, like Don't Rub It In, that channel, right? So he sent sample to him, and he's like, even though I do respect it, but I cannot wear this. So this perfume, it's a very, very, very old school. Okay, when you smell this, you smell like a sour smell. When you smell it, there's a tons of galbanum. Okay, I did not know this, because when I wore some of the Amwash, then I can relate. And this has a red wine accord. There's has some of the other green accords for sure, maybe lavender, I don't know. But the red wine note, it picks up after you wear it in winter. You suddenly see, oh, kind of like sour grapes. When the grapes are in the fermenting process, you smell that. And if you drink, okay, if you have in your wine cellar, if you have some red wine, this will give you the vibe. But mostly it's a classic vintage perfume, which I love. Excellent performance in the winter. A gray flannel. Try this fragrance if you find it somewhere. Very beautiful looking presentation. Next one is the one that I got recent times, and it's a beautiful, beautiful creation. I love it. I love it so much. I was gonna sell it off because I am getting too many perfumes. I'm trying to, have some balance, but it's good thing it's still here. This is Halston Z14. Okay, and this is one of the most beautiful looking bottles. If you like old school, looks like a pebble with this cheap, cheap cap and cheap atomizer. But this is a like a fragrance that I know because of Ashton. I saw it first time, he talked about it, and few of the other ones. This thing smells like cypress. Okay, if you love Italian cypress by Tom Ford, this one was released before that. Okay, and I don't want to say who copied who, but the fragrance is so nice, so nice. The sprayers are like this. Look, check out the sprayers. It's like so old. Sorry, I made the sound. It didn't sound like this, but it's just like so nice, because everything about this is vintage. So awesome. The smell of cypress, the greenness, and then you get some oak moss. Entering into a forest, think of big stones, like uh was the TV series I watch sometimes, like with the cowboys and all, maybe Yellowstone, maybe, yeah. This reminds me of those, like maybe Canadian mountains, Canadian, like outdoors, or big trees, like big rocks, Rocky Mountain Woods, uh, Rocky Mountain Woods is the fragrance. Okay, sorry, but horses, like nice grass, the green nature, So this one smells like a ranch, and then also a forest, right? Beautiful. It's just a stunning perfume, but again, this is in this category. Not youngsters not gonna find this appealing, but I love this perfume. Z14 by Halstone. Try it out. Next three, the last three are some of the ones that I really, really love also. Number three, I searched for a very long time. I got this. I love this Pino Silvestre. Okay, the pine cone bottle. Okay, some of the people say these things are the most tacky and the most cheap smelling, and then the worst fragrance. And some people say this is not a masterpiece. That's not the best perfumes in the world. Why? Because the nature smell, just like the hailstone. This one has the pine smell. If you just love pine, if you love greenness, try to find the vintage version which has the built-in sprayer here. You can move it. But this one, new ones are with the cap. Still good, still nice. It's just a fragrance. If you love Aspen by Coty, Cool Waters sort of fragrances, you'll love this. It's just I gave it 10. I gave it 10 in my channel when I reviewed it because of the feels it gives me. I rate it same as Pakarapan Puram. OG fragrance. This is Pino Silvestre, the original. I think that's the name. Eau de Toilette. And you get 125 ml, big bottle. Last two. I'll go this way. Number two, I had to keep this. Okay, this is one of the more modern take on Polo Green by Ralph Lauren. Back in the days, it used to be called Modern Reserve. I have it inside my cupboard, but that is very hard to find, very expensive. So you get Polo Green now. So they had this, that other one that I talked about, Modern Reserve, and perhaps the Cologne Intense. Out of the three, all three are different. This is the most synthetic smelling out of the three, the modern day Polo Green. You see this? The back in the days, I had an old version. Didn't used to do this, okay? You see, it clicks. This is the new version. The old one, it went down all the way like a snug fit. Let me see if I can find it. Sorry, guys. I think I sold off my other bottle. I couldn't find it, but this one is a very harsh green opening, and it has green and leather. This is the two combination, and it's very difficult to wear. Like Ralph Lauren Safari, these have gone through the reformulation, so definitely they don't smell the same anymore. But this one performs. Okay, this one really performs. So in the winter months, this is good. In the summer months, it's horrible. It's horrible because to say like in high heat, if you smell this on someone, you're going to gag. Okay, because that's overpowering masculinity, so is it a toxic masculinity? No, but it's a man's scent. You just want to go out in the nature, you just want to embrace, and just breathe fresh air. So camping, a little bit of a rugged life. Yeah, this is Polo Green. Definitely, I love this. Even though this is harsh, I just love it. Just reminds me of good old days. My uncles used to wear this. The vintage smelling fragrance. Okay, underrated, but not for everybody. Number one today is the fragrance I saw in one of our brothers' post. He posted all 5 or 6 in his collection, and in different group. And I commented like, "You wore this the most." I think Mr. Kaiser, and he said, "Yes, this is my favorite because it's the one that I love the most. Is this one, Devin, okay, by Aramis. This is the gentleman's collection, and they have like 7 or 8 in this line. I covered almost everything except one. There was New West. There was a few of the other ones. When I check out my Aramis reviews, you'll find the juice color is just lovely, lovely, lovely juice color. This I remember. It's a What was the smell, man? I don't remember. Maybe it was a little bit of a citrus, maybe lavender and leather. It's a leather scent most probably. This is the box, by the way. Old school. This used to be very affordable. Like when I saw them first, they were like under $40. Now you literally have to pay a lot of money. Yeah, this smells sweet. Opening is kind of sweet, citrusy, orangey. But this thing will change. This will change into developed or like turn into something very sophisticated when it's winter, when it's like foggy, you do not see the sun, the midday, and the cloud takes over the sun, and you get a little bit cold, chilly. And let's say you're wearing this leather jacket, this fragrance will speak to you. There's another one from this line, I think 900 or something, that has rose in it. All of them are beautiful in their own way. So there was one, I remember there's a spicy one. Let me show you. Hold on. Yeah, I know the video ran a little bit long, but sometimes I enjoy talking despite my unwellness. Other 3 I had New West, I sold it off, and maybe one more, but I have Tuscany per Umo. This is a beautiful, spicy citrus fragrance. Then this one I think is the 900, which is the rose-based one. And the other one I almost forgot is this one, my most favorite also, Havana. This is a tobacco. So tobacco, leather, rose, they did different things with this line. And some people overlook this line because they are Aramis, right? So you have this bottle in your house, you can be proud of this line. Okay, they look amazing. Okay, and I would say maybe I put it as scent of the day. I'm gonna enjoy this even though it's not winter, but I just love the way this smells. Beautiful, fresh, masculine. If this was a Chanel release, it would pick up $200. I'm just saying. Okay, so number one today is Devin by Aramis. How do you enjoy this genre? Do let me know your favorite fragrances. Maybe I want to get one fragrance, man. I remember Balenciaga Puro, most probably. Yeah, I reviewed almost everything from this line, but this type, but the Balenciaga is very difficult to find, that white with the blue bottle, right? Anyway, have a nice day. Thanks for watching, and thank God for everything that I achieved in my journey. My year-end wish is I can finish 5,000 videos. It's like maybe 40 videos left or so. If I can finish it, I'll be very happy with my channel, and keep me in your prayers. I'll see you soon. Take care.